May I please?
Yes.
My lord, my writ petition yesterday was taken up in the second half, and it was virtually rendered infructuous, my lord, when the interim order was declined by the Honorable Single Judge. Now, my lord, the writ appeal, my lord, I have prepared. There is some urgency. By tomorrow, my lord, if it is not taken up, then, my lord, my entire case becomes infructuous. So, subject to lordship's convenience, can it be tomorrow, my lord?
What is the issue?
My lord, in fact, the special meeting, my lord, is held in totally, my lord, in violation of the procedure prescribed under the Act of the Assam Municipal Act, my lord. And the Honorable Single Judge proceeded to note, my lord, that my entire argument is, my lord, based on anticipation, whereas, my lord, I had argued on the basis of the materials from records, my lord. I'll take hardly, my lord, 5 minutes time to satisfy your lordships, my lord. Tomorrow, my lord. Deeply obliged.
But I'm also making a prayer for listing of a writ appeal tomorrow. It's not on a similar line, but extremely urgent otherwise.
What is the urgency?
My lord, urgent.
What is
I'm sorry. No? My lord, we had challenged as a school some approval. During the proceedings, my lord, it's supposed that the principal who was representing the school was not correctly appointed. We handed over a letter of appointment to the Honorable Single Judge, and it was kept as a part of record, not objected by anyone. But suddenly, the other side made a submission. No, he is not appointed by Y. That was nobody's case. No. Inquiry was directed. Ultimately, the Honorable Single Judge has directed the police authority to register a case against me. I say, kindly do an inquiry, whatever, but on my documents, on my statements, not on vague things made by others. My document should be negated. Now the police is after me. Otherwise, everything goes.
Any case registered?
Yes.
File a bail.
But bail would take him. But this observation here.
You have to consider the whole issue. There are
No, absolutely. On the face of it. Suppose I say I stay in Hengrabari, there's a flood. And the Honorable Single Judge directs on the submission made by Mr. Mr. Doctor, that no, he does not stay in Panbazar. So what happens when I'm not in Panbazar? So that's what happened. What I stated was not taken into consideration at all. But it takes up tomorrow for a moment. Everyone is after me. Kindly for tomorrow.
File, if there is a case registered, file a bail application.
But that would do. The observation hearing is directly against me. But that consideration, otherwise I'm gone. That observation in a High Court's order, now should be considered. May not grant me the interim order, may grant me the order.
The last working day.
Because tomorrow is the last one.
That's what,
The extremely urgent.
It's extremely urgent,
It's for you.
That observation.
We don't find.
I understand. But that observation made Honorable Single Judge
made by the learned Single Judge, maybe some parameters. So maybe it has happened.
But that would again come in way, if I pray for bail. But Lordship may consider the matter. I take that to that risk. I'm grateful with it.
Lordship, I beg to mention for listing, my lord, tomorrow, my lord, matter regarding eviction, my lord. Eviction.
Eviction, Single Judge by division bench.
Single Judge, my lord, inclined to pass any interim order, my lord, against this.
Eviction
already
from which
filed, my
plot
lord.
of land? From where?
From my
Eviction
lord,
where?
from Gwalpara, my lord.
Forest land,
No, my lord, revenue land.
revenue land. Notices were given to you.
Yes, my lord.
Then what is left?
Lordship,
Vacation court.
Division bench.
Single Judge, my lord, inclined to pass any interim order, my lord.
Did not be in all eviction cases. If
I already filed, my lord.
passed.
We are not evicted till now, my lord.
When was the notice issued?
Notice was issued, my lord, 17/5, my lord.
And when was the order passed by the learned Single Judge?
Tomorrow, my yesterday, my lord. I already filed, my lord. Most of it.
Yeah, please, Your Lordship. I beg to, I should mention item number 5, Mal. In this case, Mal, I'm appearing for all the respondents, but I've taken the consent of the other side, Mal. I would like to file an affidavit, Mal. May I pray this matter after the vacation, Mal? Item number 5.
Did you give him that 13.2 and 13.4
Yes,
notices?
Mal. Yes.
What is left there? He'll just make a statement to that.
Okay, Mal. I have those copies.
Records.
My lord,
Mr. Chakraborty, your statement was that 13.2 and 13.4 was not compliant.
my lord,
If he can demonstrate that 13.2 and 13.4 was compliant, our hands are off.
My-
You will have to go before.
by way of an affidavit or
Already will do.
so, my lord, it is being taken up today.
Date.
But after purchasing a plot of land, I am in possession of land, my lord. In a plot of land, subsequently, what is happening in title should, yes, was from
Housewarming ceremony now.
Lordship.
Have a housewarming ceremony.
No, my lord, what is happened after 2 days delay, my lord, in the writ petition. Writ petition has been already dismissed, my lord. And my lord, dismissed in my part, my lord. but it is disposed of in the part of the opposite party. Here, my lord, 2 lakhs, my lord, fine also imposed upon the circle officer here, my lord. So, my lord, the matter may come tomorrow, my lord. Only 2 days delay. 2 days delay, that has to be,
We can't. We'll
because
have
otherwise in my possession, my lord.
after the week.
After week.
Otherwise.
Yes, the Lordship. Lordship, I'd like to place a listing of 2 writ petitions against the order of the DRT, Lordship.
After vacations.
Tomorrow, Lordship.
You have an appellate forum. Expose that
Lordship, my review petition has already been dismissed on the basis that,
by this
Yes, sir.
appellate forum.
by the DRT.
Yeah, there is an appeal. It's a self-contained code. We cannot come. You have an appellate forum, you have to approach the appellate forum after vacations.
No, please, your Lordship. But I think to mention item number 2, Lordship.
Yes.
Item number 2, Lordship. My senior, Mr. A. Sharma, is not feeling well with the Lordship. He's having viral fever. So I've taken the consent of the other bodies.
Oh. Okay.
Lordship, I kindly fix it on 18th after vacation. Also have instruction to appear on behalf of the primary respondent number 4.
Okay. On request made on behalf of Isham. Donor council. Please, Dr. Summer,
18th
18th of July.
July.
Why do you want a date?
Because they are our station councils.
You want a date fixed?
It's a consensus date.
So 18th July. Huh? Mr.
Moajam.
Muajamir, Learned Council enters appearance on behalf of respondent number 4. Accordingly, notice on respondent is also respondent 4 is complete. MS MKG, Learned Additional AG, Nagaland appears on behalf of the official respondents. No?
Obliged.
Item 1 and item 11.
For collection of reports.
Item 11, Lordship, we have filed for correction of the first item, striking out APTCL from the list of contempt.
Third MST Learned Council for the applicant. Can you hear me? You can't hear me. You did.
But Mr. Iso, Learned Council for the petition. So the present interlocutory application has been instituted praying for striking off the name of striking off respondent number 1 from the array of respondents in contempt case bracket C number 142/2020. Full stop. We have closed the contentions raised in the interlocutory application and also appreciated the submissions made by the Learned Council for the applicant. Full stop. We find that in the contempt petition, the Chief General Manager bracketed HRA, Assam Power Distribution Corporation Limited, was arrayed as respondent number 1. However, the incumbent therein was not so arrayed. Accordingly, the present being a contempt petition, we are of the considered view that the present interlocutory application requires to be accepted. Accordingly, the respondent number 1 in contempt case number 142/2025 stands stuck off. Also, petition to file an amended clause title in the contempt petition. Post of about contempt last to contempt. In contempt case number 142/2025, in view of the order passed today in I bracketed C 2103/2025. The respondent number 1 is stuck off. Also, petitioner to file an amended clause title in the matter. Registry to list this matter again after the ensuing vacations. If you file a clause title,
Another issue is that another IA is pending.
fine.
That is for new incumbent has taken charge of.
You correct the,
I have.
you correct this, then we'll pass.
Obliged.
Item 3.
Yeah. Yes, last part. Last time also I told them that it is not meeting.
Withdraw.
Item 3, no, Lordship, it's a contempt.
It's a contempt of 2022.
Yes, Lordship, but
But you have even not said how it is a continuing cause of action. So 1 year, beyond 1 year, contempt is not maintained.
Yes, Lordship, but in paragraph 9, I have explained the communication that has been,
That communication will not do. You ought to have come up within that period of 1 year. You have not done.
Withdraw, dismiss.
You withdraw it or will dismiss it. You still have the liberty to approach the 11th single judge or the court again, no problem, but this will not be maintained. We can't exercise our jurisdiction.
at least the delay is, Lordship, the communication that I have.
We can't, madam, it's 1 year. You're withdrawing it?
Yes.
Miss
M. Nirola, Lordship.
M. Nirola, learned counsel for the petitioner. After attempting to argue the matter, some length, summons that in view of the delay petitioning in preparing the instant contempt petition, she be permitted to withdraw. They say, because of prayer is not objected to by the learned counsel.
So, appearing on behalf of Mr. A.K. Bhuya, Lordship, serving counsel of
Done,
Assembly.
not objected to by the learned counsel for the respondents, Mr. A.K. Bhuya. Also, accordingly, the contempt petition is dismissed on withdrawal.
Item 4.
Yeah, person.
Oh,
Can
My lord, here the notice was issued on the respondent. I find, my lord, it's not served, but then, my lord, I have an IA filed, my lord, in IA number 2070. It's very urgent, my lord. Lord will kindly have a look at.
how can we entertain this?
My lord, at least, my lord,
Unless the condemnation is.
No, my lord, this is a,
Condone.
no, my lord, this is what happened. This is a 50,000 metric ton godown. They says dismantle it, the boundary wall. So Lordship, kindly have a look at that page 18 of the IA, my lord. Last page. The last page. I am not,
It has to be condoned, writ appeal has to be done, but then you'll have to consider whether writ appeal is maintainable or not. After that, only this order can be, we can't take up this one.
my lord,
Roy,
Lordship.
without the delay being controlled and the registration of.
I understand.
There are decisions also of this court also. This is not permissible.
My lord, at least issue notice.
That will not, because that will not touch this until and unless the other.
My lord, this I can, my lord,
You want to say something?
Well, the honorable court direction is there and contempt petition has been filed. Now the honorable court has, for violation of the honorable court order, they are
Very.
behind the
reasonable.
district administration.
no, my lord,
So
And
you get the notices served in the contempt, in the delay condonation application, we will consider everything.
my lord, at least your lordship will issue no, because your lordship, just what your lordship will say,
We'll not touch it, mister.
my lord,
We cannot issue.
the difficulty is, because I am before your lordship will consider that, my lord,
Now, if you're pressing us, we'll have to dismiss it. That will be again prejudicial to you.
lordship will issue notice on this.
No notices.
Or a lordship will observe that this will be considered after lordship will make that observation, at least this will be considered after the application for that.
After the condemnation and after writ appeal is considered. Yes, that's it.
Lordship will consider it.
Bracket C 2070-2025. But Mr. Roy Chaudhary, learned senior, as a senior counsel, assisted by Mr. S.K. Chakraborty, learned counsel appearing for the applicants. Also, Mr. D. Nath, learned senior government advocate appearing for the respondent number
1, 2, and 3.
1, 2, and 3. No, 1 is the private respondent. 2,
Well, in the IA,
IA,
oh, sorry, 2, 3, and 4.
2, 3, and 4. Full stop. The present interlocutory application at this stage cannot be taken up for consideration in as much as the connected appeal is yet to be registered. The delay there being not, therein being not, delay in filing the same not being condoned. Full stop. Accordingly, the present interlocutory application would be considered only after the delay in the connected appeal is so condoned and the appeal is so registered by the registry.
my lord,
3 and 4. 3 and 4.
Mr. J. Handy, learned standing counsel,
my lord,
Revenue Department for respondent number 2, and Mr. D. Nath, learned senior government advocate for respondent number 3.
my lord, can your lordship, my lord, allow us to take those things? We will make an endeavor to.
This one, no,
No, not on the main appeal.
that is not before us.
Delay is before lordship.
Delay.
Delay is before lordship today.
Does the
695, delay is before lordship. 695.
IC number 695. Proceed. Mr. B.K. Roy Chaudhary, Planning Council of 348 submits that the notice not having been served upon the respondent number 1, he be permitted to take steps for service of notice upon the respondent number 1 by way of casting. Also, prayer accepted, petition applicant is permitted to take service to take service of notice, to take steps for service of notice upon the respondent number 1 by dusting routed to the registry of the school. Also, upon such service, an affidavit to that effect be filed in the interlocutory application.
Obliged.
My senior name is Ramesh. Can that be no? Some.
It is the item number. It is submitted the law that the name of Mr. K.K. Mohammed, Senior Counsel, has been wrongly reflected as the counsel for the applicant. The registry to delete the name of Mr. Accordingly, the registry to delete this name on the next date of Mr.
Obliged.
Item 12, orders.
I want to withdraw the petition, my lord, with liberty to file fresh petition if necessary.
Mr. A.K. Mahashuri, counsel for the petition on instruction summons that he be permitted to withdraw the present petition. Was prayer accepted? The writ petition stands dismissed upon withdrawal.
With liberty, my lord.
I'm for ICICI Bank on behalf of M. Sharma.
Miss,
S. Yasmin.
yes, Yasmin, appears for the respondents.
Madam, may I, with liberty, my lord.
With liberty, we will not.
My lord,
We will not.
I've got 3 and 4.
RP for others.
my lord.
Much obliged.
Item 6.
Lordship will kindly pass over for the time being, your lordship. Mr.
As what happened-
Roscoe, there is a similar matter pending.
My lord,
What is that number?
PIL 22-25, my lord. PIL number 22 of 25.
Will you issue notice? But Mr. V. Rajpal, learned counsel for the petitioner, also but Ms. Wipro, learned additional advocate general appearing for the
Respondent number
Union of
4 and 5.
of India. And Mr. Arcadic Chaudhary, learned DYSGI for the respondent number 1. Mr. R.K. Fora, learned government advocate appearing for the respondent number 2. And Ms. Pro, learned additional advocate general, Nagaland, appearing for the respondent number 3,
4 and 5.
5. Issue notice, the return of the 6 weeks. No formal notice is to be issued as the respondents are duly represented. However, the learned counsel for the petitioner shall furnish extra copies of, shall furnish refusing extra copies of the petition to the learned counsel for the respondents. The registry to this matter again after 6 weeks along with WPC number
22 of 25 also.
22.
PIL 22 of
PIL 22.
PIL 22.
PIL 22 of 2020.
Obliged.
My lord, it seems item number 5 has gone. Oh, it is here.
Sorry, but I have just a single copy of each. 13-2 notice was issued, my lord. 13-4 was issued, paper publication was made. Around 31-3, my lord. Sorry, 31-1, my lord. 13-2 notice was issued, my lord, by registered post. And my lord, possession notice was issued and hung also in the, my lord, conspicuous part of the property, my lord, on 7-4. And paper publication was also made, my lord.
I have not gone through. I have not seen it.
but my lord, one thing is, so far 13.2 is concerned. On that, if my learned friend can apprise this honorable court that whether
We have these materials, you go before the learned tribunal. If you don't have, if it is not there, establish it before. At least prima facie, we are satisfied that the plea that you have taken may not be maintained.
my lord,
If you want us to, if you want us to pass an order, we will pass it, but that may cause prejudice to you.
that
You
is
withdraw
also
it
true. That is
with
also
liberty
true.
to approach the learned tribunal. Because now the things have been, there is a paper publication also.
That is regarding 13.4. That
Be
is,
that as it may, 13.4, 13.2 will precede 13, and it has.
I'll otherwise leave it up to your lordship, my lord. Because
You want us to, want us to pass an order here?
no, what I would have otherwise made it clear alternatively was, my friend brings it by an affidavit.
No,
Just for my
no. We are satisfied because
My-
Supreme Court is very strict.
my lord, I understand, my lord.
So, Mr. Chakraborty, we withdraw it with liberty to approach the appropriate forum.
Otherwise also there is an alternative remedy.
Mr. D. Chakraborty, we are not making any mention about this.
Understand that.
Mr. Heard, Mr. D. Chakraborty, learned counsel for the petitioner, also heard Mr. M. Dr. learned counsel appearing for the respondent bank. Also, Mr. D. Chakraborty, speaking to argue the matter at some length, has submitted that he be permitted to withdraw the present petition with liberty to approach the appropriate forum for redressal of its grievances. Also, prayer accepted, petition stands dismissed with liberty to the petitioner to approach the appropriate forum for redressal of his grievances.
Obliged.
Item 7.
Please, lordship, it has been filed, my lord, against the husband and order dated my lord 16/5.
Take away issue of it. Which one issue of it?
So, Saranya, what can we do best? We can issue a notice at this stage.
My lord, but my lord, I'm protected because all
No
along
No
When
protection. The
intending, my
findings are there. That has to be finally gone.
my lord, they have till now, this schedule has been not prepared for them, my lord. They have
Mr.
not joined, my lord.
Saranya, the finding against you is that there was no selection. It's on a pick and choose method that you were sent.
But that is by
Be that
rules, my lord. Rule provides, my lord.
The per contra, the finding with regard to the private respondents is that there was a selection. Every authority had endorsed that selection. If you want to hear the matter, we can hear it.
I am relying on the note 1 and rule 23, my
Not
lord.
one has gone into by the learned single judge.
My lord.
Mr. Saranya is there, vacations are there, so we thought a notice is proper. Otherwise, it's a case for dismissal.
My lord, because all along we are in this day, my lord. Because the task will be maintained, my lord, both the sides, my lord. That can be, my lord.
Mr. Saranya, if
My
you
lord.
want a notice, we are ready. But if you want to argue the matter,
For interim, my lord, I have to,
no,
my lord.
in this matter, no. And it's not the proper way. These issues have been settled by this court long back. But Mr. M. Saranya, learned
That is
counsel
a
for the
special
petition.
provision for 6th schedule, my lord. That cannot be ignored, my lord. Maybe in
We'll
general law,
consider, we'll
the
consider.
application is special law, in
We'll-
special area is different, my lord.
We'll consider. Mr. M. Saranya, learned counsel for the petition. Also heard from Ms.
Private responsibility.
For 1, 2, and 3, and 4.
Justice.
Page 30.
Lordship, then
Heard Mr. J. Hendrick.
internal page 34.
Heard Mr. P. J. Also heard Mr. J. Hendrick, learned standing counsel, revenue and disaster management, appearing for the respond number 1, 2, 3, and 4. Also heard Ms. R. B. Bora, standing counsel, PTC, appearing for the respond number 5, 6, 7, 5 and 6.
5 and 6.
So, Mr. Sigdar, you will be appearing for all the others.
All the private respondent and
Mr. A. R.
KBS.
Sigdar, learned.
7 to my lord, 55,
Uh,
156.
learned counsel has entered appearance for the respondents number 7 to
156.
no. Also heard Mr. A. R. Sigdar for the respondents number 7 to
156.
issue notice returnable 6 weeks. So no formal notice is to be issued as all the respondents have been represented. Our Mr. Sarani shall furnish requisite extra copies of the petition to the learned councils for the petitions. Also, the registry to list this matter again after 6 weeks or 2 weeks by. So caveat, there is a caveat. Caveat.
Discharge.
Caveat.
7 to
Caveat.
156.
Caveat. The petitioner, the caveat shall be heard at the time of consideration of the issue of the appeal on merits. Accordingly, the caveat stands discharged.
My lord, may I pay for a debt, my lord, because no interim.
After the vacations, make a mention in that.
My lord, in fact, my lord, because there is no state, that's why my lord, fixed that is my lord, for the inch of justice, my lord.
After
Otherwise, my lord, may not be also after vacation.
he was dead after 6 weeks.
12th of August. 6 weeks, the registry to list started again on 7, 8, 20.
Maybe last part of July, my lord.
7, 8, 20.
My lord, I will file one additional affidavit, my lord, that may permit.
That's up to you. We have not barred.
My lord, my lord.
Item 13, admission would stay.
Take visual options. But the impugn order of the London single judge is at page 287 judges. 287 judges.
200 and
287 judges. Relevant push lodging. 18/6/2025 lodging. If I may read lordships.
Liberty was granted to you.
Liberty was granted lordship at the
have you
end
filed
of
an appeal against the earlier order?
earlier order lordship. We had here we had filed the appeal lordship.
You are challenging
two orders lordships because leave was granted. If I may read the relevant portion of that order lordship. In view of the prayer made by the petitioner in the present condition cannot be accepted, the court is therefore not inclined to admit the referral. At this stage, Pitala seeks leave of the court to prepare an appeal against the judgment and order dated 4/6/2024, granting leave to the petitioner as paid for this petition stands disposed of as of.
This is a separate portion altogether.
Lordship.
How can you have a single appeal against two orders?
Lordship, this leave was granted to challenge this order of 4/6/2024, Lordship. Leave has been granted to challenge this order because, Lordship, it came in the way of a coordinate bench judgment, Lordship.
Fine.
Lordship.
For that, a leave is not required. You are otherwise also eligible.
Lordship.
And that order is dated how much?
4/6/2024.
So it's within limitation.
Lordship. So here, Lordship, two issues are there, Lordships, because this OM, Lordship, was applied to me on 5/5/2025. Because it is based upon a office memorandum of 18/1/2023. Lordship, we had to challenge that OM. And since it was before the London single judge said that I don't differ with the view of the single judge. So you'll have to prefer an appeal. So, Lordship, this leave was granted. And Lordship, in fact, Lordship, the single judge's order is per incurem. That has been noted in this order itself, Lordship. That is per incurem because the judgment of the Supreme Court was not referred. Journalism, Lordship, that was not referred. If I may take my lords to that office memorandum, only 2 paragraphs of these.
So, Betala will issue a notice.
My lords.
But Mr. H. Betala, Learned Council for the petition. Also,
Upadhyay used to appear for the irrigation. Upadhyay and Upadhyay Lordship. He has accepted the notice on behalf of irrigation department Lordship.
None has appeared for the respondents. Also. You are paying for 1 to 3. Mr. R.K. Poratlanan, Government Advocate, yes. Also heard Mr. R.K. Poratlanan, Government Advocate. Also. Issue notice, returnable 6 weeks. Mr. R.K. Bora, Learned Government Advocate, accepts notice on behalf of the respondent number 1, respondent and 3, while Mr. N. Bhatt, Learned Standing Council, Irrigation Department,
4 Lordship.
accepts notice on behalf of the respondent number
4.
Stop. 4.
4,
Formal
14,
notice to be-
14 Lordship.
15 and 16.
4 and
4, 15 and 16 Lordship.
4,
Page number 8 Lordships.
4,
15 and
15,
16.
4, 14, 15,
16.
and 16. Also, petitioner to take, no formal notice is required to be issued as the respondents are present. However, extra copies, requisite extra copies of the should be furnished to the learned counsel or the respondent by the petitioner to the learned counsel or the respondents. Also, petitioner to take steps for service of notice upon respondents number 5 to 13.
13.
5 to 13. Put something by way of registered post with city steps with the 3 working days from registered to this. Pro forma respondent?
Lordship, he is the one who preferred an earlier appeal, Lordship, who was a writ petitioner against whose judgment I have preferred an appeal, Lordship. That
Then
is
it will be
number
also
16, Lordships.
14. Even
16 is pro forma, Lordships.
30.
17, Lordships.
and 16.
17, Lordships.
17. And
Page
17.
number 8 down below, Lordships.
And 17. 13 and 7. Registered to list this matter again after 6 weeks.
Lordship, meanwhile, that observation that the operation of the judgment, and in fact, Lordship, the respondent number 5 and 6,
List
their
the matter after 6 weeks on a date to be fixed.
Lordship, these provisional has to be made, Lordship, their promotion, because that is directly in violation of the Supreme Court judgment, Lordship.
We'll set it aside. It's
No,
only
I
a
leave it to my
promotion.
lords.
It's only a promotion.
It's a promotion, Lordship. That was the meaning. I'm deeply obliged.
Obliged, Lord.
Item 14.
May it please the lordship. My lord, before referring to documents,
Mr. Goel, we have already expressed the B.
my lord, I am not on, I am in support of what your lordship has said.
I think that order would also be required to be interpreted. That because that order has been.
But your lordship has given the order part on 2nd of
Be
April.
that as it may, the learned single judge has drawn the support for his conclusion from that order. So we'll have it before any other bench after the vacations.
In the meantime,
Thereafter also, what?
Vesting order means, my lord, ownership, my lord. If they enter into an agreement, I have to challenge before civil court, my lord.
Sorry, because the order of the learned single judge was you filed the writ petition.
My lord.
Was don't award the contract without leave of the.
My lord, learned single judge order was very balanced order.
Okay, fine. You, the division bench and said, vacated that, said that any order passed would be subject to outcome of the.
Finalization, my lord, not any order.
No. It is that will include, that's why I said there would be an interpretation required.
My
Whether
lord, in
that
fact,
order-
with all respect, in the lighter side, my lord, what type of order, my lord? Divorce petition is pending. You are allowed to remarry, but your remarriage shall be subject to outcome of divorce petition. By that time, my lord,
That is what I don't want to get into. List this matter before.
today, my lord,
Different
second half,
appropriate bench. With
Not
or one
tomorrow.
of us, mood namnigo. You make a mention in the registry.
deeply obliged.
After some vacations.
Date,
After the vacation.
date may be fixed. After the
That
vacation,
cannot-
15.
That we cannot, I'm not taking.
Oh, my lord, that, well, learning your lordship, that deeply obliged.
Item 8.
Yeah.
Ms. Bora, what is happening? Why these things are not being,
Take instruction, Lordship, immediately after vacation, I think. Yes.
your name?
It's the.
H stars, Learned Counsel, Learned Counsel Body Commissioner, and Ms. R.B. Bora, Learned Government Advocate, appearing for the state respondents. Full stop. Ms. Bora shall receive instructions as to why the application submitted by the petition under Section 14 of the Surfacey Act has not been processed and orders issued therein. Full stop. Shall receive instructions from the District Commissioner of London.
As well as Kamrup Metro.
And as well as the District Commissioner, Kamrup. Registry to list this matter again on. So I will give it.
After the
Wait. 15. No, 16. 16, 7.
Obliged. Deeply obliged.
Ms. Bora, advise them if they have not passed, Supreme Court is very clear to pass orders and place those orders down the things.
Them 9.
May
it be so much. My lord, I
Last
have
order, this
filed
order.
the affidavit, my lord, in this case.
They have not filed that affidavit.
I have already filed my additional affidavit,
Right.
personally.
Right.
It is not tagged, but I have copy, my lord.
Yes, Mr. B. Borwa, learned counsel for the appellant submits that an additional affidavit in terms of the directions passed by this court by the order dated 23/6/2025 has already been filed by us. However, the same is not available direct counsel registry to list this matter in after the ensuing vacations along with the said additional affidavit stated to have been filed by the appellant here.
But here, my lord, notice was not issued till now.
We'll see after that we was files.
Obliged.
So I have gone through the affidavit in opposition filed by the central government as well as additional affidavit filed by my senior friend. But my lord, this is not a pleaded case in the writ petition. Now new ground has raised before this appellate authority by way of additional affidavit filed by my senior friend.
Well, the documents were not available with us. After the award was passed, these documents were made available in the website, my lord, for the purpose of the
I think it is not permissible under the law, my lord.
that clearly
Taking a
is, my
new
lord, that
ground.
he is disqualified technically.
The appeal memo, I have gone through this, my lord, there is no allegation against me, but his allegation against the government of
Who's is respondent number 7? Your respondent?
responsible.
Okay.
Okay, we'll consider that.
Yes.
At the hearing stage.
At the hearing.
Fine, because there is a.
My lord, it is a tender matter, my lord, so it is subject to, my lord.
Subject to already.
That is why, my lord, I want, my lord, that it may be disposed of on admission stage, my lord.
Okay, we'll have it immediately after the.
Yes, on 16th, my lord.
Heard Mr. G. N. Sahiwala, learned senior counsel, assisted by Mr. M. Sahiwala, learned counsel for the appellant. Stop. Ms. L. Devi, learned counsel, appears for the respondents number 1 to 6, and Mr. R. K. Pota, learned counsel, has appeared for the respondent number 7. Stop. Pleadings in the matter is complete.
I will maybe given liberty to file a reply objection to the additional.
You were given liberty earlier, so it is also so.
Mr. Bora submits that he be given 2 weeks' time to bring on record the pleading, bring on record an affidavit on behalf of the respondent represented by. Also, accordingly, registry to list this matter again on 16/7/2025 for admission hearing. Parties are at liberty to complete their pleadings on or before the next, complete their pleadings before the next date of listing.
Much. Obliged.
Lucky.